Hey everyone. So, oh, the electricity has been finally fixed in my place. So with that, I can finally hope to start getting back on track with more content. So let's get into it with the gaming vlog about what I'm currently playing, what other developments are happening. I will definitely say with certain that I will not be addressing the new live service Arkhamverse game. Hey, I'm not going to say about this moment, and also not going to be pouring fuel on that fire is still burning. Everything. You know what I mean? I'll just say that based on the login numbers, it does not bode well for a WB Games live service ambitions. Mean, so let's begin. So tomorrow, hello, much as has been planned, and the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth State of Play is going to be streaming, which details more information on the highly anticipated next chapter in the Final Fantasy VII Remake saga, which I've already been impressed with what I've been seeing so far, and they're going to be retaining the gameplay system, a mixture of both turn-based and real-time combat, and I would say where the turn-based stuff in the original game, which I've played multiple times. In fact, I was taught how to play the PC version when it was still relatively new, which definitely shows my culture age. And also, like, basically, if you played other similar titles in Squeenix, like Secret of Mana or Kingdom Hearts, or even rival ones like Tales, you should be right home with the real time combat. And I am looking forward to seeing more of it and definitely playing it once I get a PS5. I have definitely. Uh, so, I think in the usual switch up what I tend to do, I'll start with the PlayStation front, but I've been playing my PS4 a lot. I have been really enjoying Legacy Undercover on PS Plus Extra. I definitely played a trial version a while back, and even the first couple hours gameplay, just astonishing how much a more family-friendly take on the open world sandbox game has packed into it. How many things you can do and how many things you can build. Definitely he hopes that the Lego brick itself is probably one of the best toys that have been invented, and the game is very much full of that same spirit. Poking fun at all kinds of pop culture, or, including a lot of WB's own wheelhouse, including The Matrix, Goodfellas, and even Enter the Dragon. So it's definitely. It also reminds me a lot of like The Simpsons Hit and Run for those of a certain age. Hello. Oh, and with that game being type of rights issue with multiple different companies, I think it's definitely close to be also success we're going to get, at least for now. It's going to be a lot harder to pull off a rehydrated, hated edition like with SpongeBob that one time. On that note, I've gotten back into the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I definitely made more progress in the first game and finally beat the main story of Ripto's Rage, which is something first time I've done in any version. And it took a while to not only get the orbs I needed, but also to figure out the pattern of Ripto himself. And now I'm just doing post game stuff to get Dragon Shores officially. And for the extra Year of the Dragon, I'm going to be going back to New Year of the Dragon, as you can see by the thumbnail of the original game there. So before I get into what I'm playing on Switch and other potential developments of that front, I say early Gong Hei Fat Joy, though still be the dragon. So, as has been noted, speculation continues to build over a potential Nintendo Direct. That I would not go as far to say it's reached the level of that time that someone posted that tweet of Chibi Robo on fire. I didn't think those games were that bad, man. And but as per usual, I would suggest that they will have a direct whenever the company's getting ready for it. I personally want to do it right now, right before or a Final Fantasy direct from a different company. Same with this program presents. I mean, whenever they have any, I will likely be addressing them. It's that simple. I've also been transferring a lot more of my files to my new OLED model. I managed to get the Diamond and Pearl remakes to work on them without too much fuss. And Splatoon 2 as well. It had been a while since I played it since I got the third game and also waiting for the side order to go live. However, turns out I still got it. Being able to show some new players on my team how it's done. And on a less pleasant note, I now have an official end date for service on the 3DS and Wii U online services, as that being April the 8th. So, even though if you could probably still play the single player modes on most games we got, but online multiplayer here, which features on most of the games I own on both systems, will no longer be functional. Local multiplayer will be, but beyond that, it's yet another thing I have to say, give like the snake salute to as well. So, if anyone wants to join me, and if anyone needs help on his completion before then, and as you know, my codes are in the channel description. A little bit fastly late to address some of these tidbits, but I might as well either way. Hey, it turns out that Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth has the best launch ever for the series. It is outside Japan, selling 1 million units across all versions in its launch window. Oh, I am very pleased by that, as it's one of the most anticipated games this year, and I'm glad that most people have a chance to play it. Say it does indeed live up to the hype. It even has its own OSI activities, including Sujimon, which is basically the game I think that Power should have been, personally at least. I also heard good things about Persona 3 Reload. There were some concerns about mainly focusing on the base game as opposed to the content they added in Portable and Fizz. It seemed to be a worthy update to one of the entries that helped get the series the audience does now in the States. And Tekken 8 actually sold double the amount of copies that Street Fighter 6 did in the UK at launch. I have not seen numbers for Japan or the United States yet, but it would not surprise me if similar ones are posted either. So, yeah, wasn't exactly the best time for either Foam Stars or Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League to launch, even with like the blowback both games have faced, I'll be for very different reasons. Once again, and I gotta say this, this was all I'll be addressing for now. It's like, well, you messed up Batman. As one character looking forward to seeing that game was Batman, and you messed him up. So, I'm also prepping myself for the remaster of the Tomb Raider trilogy next Wednesday. So, as you can tell, I'm not the kind of person that would even buys in the concept of Valentine's Day much anymore. In this house, I prefer to think of it as Lara Croft's canonical birthday, and I definitely, like I do with Metal Gear Master Collection, intend to stream the game in both the original and remaster formats. I do a video on that as well. And also means now I've got some things to back up to semi-regular hour, do some chill streams, and also more unscripted videos like this about other things I've been consuming. As I work on getting back in swing of writing. I wanted to do like a 10th anniversary video on the Lego movie, but that's gonna be derailed a bit. So let's just say that watching that one again after Barbie, I think I like to take it a bit more than I did at the time. I'll say that much to starters. Anyway, that'll be all for now. See you all again soon. Take care, everyone.